Hello, my name is Sandro, as you might guess. I'm from Georgia. I'm 19 years old. I'm studying here for the first year in the ISM University after I spent 12 years in this school education. I studied first in Moscow, then I moved to the American Academy in Tbilisi, and then from that academy I switched to the International Baccalaureate. In the ISM University, I'm on the International Business and Communication. It was just one semester here, but I really enjoyed it, as the education system here is like much better in Georgia, and it was not something that I really expected. And I'm really confident that this is a really good place for me to stay. ISM, if I remember correctly, is in 100s of the universities of the business and management, which is already a really good thing from the university. Also, the education system that I actually read about has pretty strict rules that you have to follow, and that is actually that I enjoy the most, as despite as the university should be strict as the school was for me in Moscow, so it would be a stimuli to learn, to study, and to be active, not just to try to slack off. So ISM provided me an opportunity to get knowledge that I really needed. It had some strict rules which made me study harder than I used to, so it's really good. Also, about the teachers here, they're really good at their subjects. They also don't try to lessen their amount of time that they spend with teachers. They try actually to be active and help students as much as they can, which is pretty strange actually, but I really appreciate it, because in other universities you would have just the lecturer telling the lecture and then going off without even caring about you. But here they do care about you. As I mentioned before, one of the main things that I like here the most are the lectures itself, because they're looking up for their students, they're trying to help them. The second one is, of course, the facility itself. It's pretty modern, it's pretty easy to navigate, and also all the rooms are usable in different kind of situations. For example, we have projectors here, we have a lot of different tools for presentations, so it's pretty useful. And the third one, but I think not the least, because there are much more things that you can mention, is of course the education system, as I mentioned before. As it's pretty strict, it has its own, of course, pros and cons, but mostly pros. As it provides you with a really good education, with a really basic knowledge that you should know, and then with more specific one as the time goes by. For example, for me, when I spent here, it was just 5 months, but for me it was like a week, because it was so enjoyable that I couldn't even see the time flying by. So I'm really curious, just how did 5 months pass that fast?